Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Angela and I'm an intuitive tarot reader. This is a reading for the collective. It's a pick-a-card reading for the week beginning the 16th of June, or whenever it hits your feed, as my readings are timeless if you happen to come across it at another time. Okay, this is, as I said, this is a pick-a-card reading, but before we set our piles, I'm just going to cleanse the space. So maybe I'll just see this incense here. It's cleansing the piles, and I'll put that back. Right, that's done. Okay, let's start shuffling our piles. Okay, so we're gonna shuffle, give the cards a very good shuffle. And then split the deck and select two cards from every deck, from every card deck I've got here. Okay, so we're going to ignore all of these cards that are falling out this time, as we will be randomly selecting. Okay. Just to let you guys know that the energy rapidly changes for me once I hit start recording. Basically, the camera starts recording. So the energies drastically change from then as compared to what I get from my own personal readings when I'm doing them off camera for myself. Okay, so that should be about enough now. Okay, so many cards coming out. Okay, Spirit. Split the deck. So this is the cards, two cards for pile 1. Two cards for pile 2 and 2 cards for pile 3. Okay. Now I'm just going to shuffle this deck as well. Try and do that on camera. This one's a smaller deck. So Spirit, same again. Give them a really good shuffle. And I'll split the deck and do 2 cards for pile 1, 2 cards for pile 3, and 2 cards for pile 2. That one's fallen there, so I will just take that one. But otherwise, we'll keep going. So that'll be 1 card. When we split the deck, Spirit, will be 1 card for pile 1, 2 for pile 2, and 2 for pile 3. Righty-ho, the cards are really falling now, so not sure who they were for. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, splitting the deck. 1 more card for pile 1, 2 cards for pile 2, and 3 for pile 3. Okay, now we'll do the same with the tea leaf cards, ignoring any that turn up. I will, instead of splitting the deck, I will just select 2 cards randomly for each of the piles. Okay, Spirit. Okay, pile 1. There's 1. There's thing 2. pile 2, pile 3, pile 2, sorry, and pile 3, those two. Right, so what have we got? We've got this time to help you select your cards this week. We've got these little gold stones. This one's got a fish in it. This one, the middle one's got a heart in it. And the third one's got a fern in it. So just make sure you guys can see that. Put the fish down there, that's better. Oh. Yes. Okay, so we've got pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Okay, pick your piles. Now we will get into pile 1's reading. Okay, so if you've selected the fish is a long-held symbol of abundance, financial abundance coming in. Many cultures see this as a good luck symbol. And especially including Christians from the Bible times or from the story of Jesus. It was always finding the fishes to feed the many, and so that people have plenty to eat. Okay, so we are going to start with the main Rider-Waite Smith deck. And the first card you have is the Ten of Pentacles, and you may have actually seen that when I first split the deck. The second card is the Four of Cups. From the Lucid Dreams Tarot, we've got the Three of Pentacles, and we've got the Three of Wands. The tea leaf cards. The green tea leaf cards, you've got career, and the red pink ones, you've got grapes, time to go out and have fun. So I'll start with the Ten of Pentacles. Now the Ten of Pentacles is a card representing family, abundance, riches, prosperity, wealth being passed down, such as inheritances. It represents marrying into an affluent family. It is a card of happiness. It's about establishing a lasting foundation of success. It represents freedom from money and lack of resources. And it represents material comforts and happy families. So you're definitely coming into some abundance this week. With the fish, you chose the fish. It could be that you're receiving an inheritance this week, or it could just be that you're lucky financially in whatever way that means for you. If you play the lottery, it may mean that you might have some money coming in from that, but probably more likely from investments. It is a good week. You'll probably see a good return on your investments this week. It's also about setting up a solid foundation for your future. So you've probably been working really hard towards this abundance that's coming in this week. It also could be passed down from families, family wealth, family inheritances. It is also a card for happy families. So sometimes when it comes up, this is not about money rewards or financial rewards, but just about family time. Happy family get-togethers, spending quality time with family. We have the Four of Cups, which is usually a card associated with you feeling a bit dissatisfied at the moment. So yeah, the themes relating to the Four of Cups is a card that indicates weariness, getting tired of the situation. It tells you to take time out for yourself. It's a card of boredom, apathy. But it tells you that meditation will bring answers that you seek, and taking time out for yourself so that you can look at the bigger picture. And just by looking at things a different way, you can open doors for yourself. Typically, with the symbolism of the Four of Cups, is it's supposed to indicate that the person is sitting there sullen, thinking they've lost it all, when really there's a hand reaching out with a cup, offering a cup that's going to represent fulfillment. So if we are going back to this Ten of Pentacles, I would say that this is projects or investments. Perhaps perhaps it was the share market you're investing in, or something like that, cryptocurrency, whatever it is that you have been investing in. And perhaps you were dissatisfied, looking at what you lost. Perhaps with those kind of markets, they've been going up and down. Even with property, it goes up and down. And you've been looking at what you've lost. But what you really should be focusing on what's on offer now, and be taking that what's on offer now. Don't look back, look towards the future. As the offer that's coming in, the hand that's outstretched from the universe is a very good offer. It's bringing in a very stable, solid foundation, and just it's going to be overall good, overall successful for your entire family. It's going to bring your family stability, happiness, and security. That was the word I was looking for. Next we have the Three of Pentacles. Now this tarot deck actually has the words on them, so I'll read them out. The Three of Pentacles is about collaboration, teamwork, skills, shared goals, work and learning, and pooling energy. So it's definitely showing that you've been working towards something where you've collaborated with others. Perhaps it's been a business deal with two other parties other than yourself. Perhaps you've been working hard. Three of Pentacles is also about studying and training and apprenticeships and qualifications. So perhaps you've been studying towards a qualification, and perhaps maybe that was where the dissatisfaction was, maybe the boredom, the apathy. When you get to the end of a 3 or 4 year program of schooling, you can be a tiny bit sick of it by then, but just remember the successful completion is leading to your overall long-term stability. So the threes have it. Now we also have the Three of Wands. So I always forget to talk about the numbers. So we've got an angel number for you this week, and that's 333, or any combination of threes. So 3 is your lucky number. We also have 4 and we have 10. But let's get on now, to move on now to the 3 of Wands. And the 3 of Wands is a card of success, of awaiting results on decisions made. It's a card of progress, expansion, confidence, new horizons, growth, foresight, and a milestone. But really, the 3 of Wands indicates that your ships are coming in. It's a very successful, abundant time. The 3 of Wands also represents commerce. So it's also backing up this business, this 3 of Pentacles that indicated that you've been in business with someone, with other parties. So it's a card of commerce, of celebration, success. When the 3 of Wands comes up, it tells you to take the job or opportunity, as it will be bringing in this abundance, especially with these other cards. It may be that this opportunity that's coming in with the 3 of Wands, it should feel like your ships are coming in, but it may be that you might feel like, looking at what you lost, that you had a better offer some other time. I'm not sure how that's going to work its way out for you. It could be that perhaps if you're selling something, property or shares or something like that, perhaps they were more valuable a couple of years ago. Perhaps you got a better offer then and turned it down. And now you're worried that this offer that's coming in is less. But I think you need to move on from that. Don't think about the past. We can't really change the past. Just look forward to your future. And it really is a time of success for the 3 of Wands. Now the 3 of Wands also represents freedom, adventure, travel, moving abroad and foreign lands. So you definitely could be traveling at this time. Travel could be on the horizon for you this week. You could be looking to venture further afield. I mean, you could be looking to plan a holiday overseas or somewhere where you're traveling. It's also definitely a card that indicates that your hard work has been paying off. It also tells you that now is the time for forward planning and to focus on growth and expansion, and just make sure that you're thinking further ahead now that your ships have come in, because your ships are coming in, but don't take it for granted. It may not happen again, so really plan for your future for a stable base. Now with the Wands energy, Wands is passionate energy, so it does stand for, so it could indicate holiday romances and long distance relationships, but also if you've been asking about love, in a love outcome, it represents that your person is very sure of you. Now if this is a love reading, it's also the 10 of Pentacles is definitely a happy relationship card, sort of a marriage, stable, something like that gives you overall long-term financial security and emotional security. So if you are asking about this person, they do see you as marriage potential. Okay, but definitely in this card you can see that there's 3 coins on offer. So there's definitely money coming into you this week. It could be from 3 different sources, or something about 3. Perhaps there's 3 offers. Not saying that there's 3 offers. I think there's one main offer, but there's something about 3. The 3s have it this week, especially with angel number 333. Now, so then we have your green tea leaf card. You've got the career card. Now this is a different from the other green cards. Most of them are sort of got like coins and success and love and that sort of thing. So this is career. So you're definitely focused on your career this week. So getting back to what we've been saying, it probably isn't something as lucky as winning the lottery from a $5 ticket or whatever it costs in your country. It's probably more from something you've been working hard towards. As I said, that program of study, that degree you've been studying towards, or the project that you've been working on with your career. So it's you'll definitely have success this week in your career or your long-term projects, your business deals, whatever it is that you've been working on and tending to, and it's taking time for whatever it is to grow. Whatever you've put time and effort into, you will see success with it this week. And then we have the grapes card. So it is time to go out and have fun. So the grapes is also another symbol of harvest and abundance. Grapes in most cultures represent abundance, time of plenty. But also don't forget this week to make sure that you go out and celebrate those wins. Celebrate those wins because they've been a long time coming. So yeah, make sure you appreciate it and give gratitude and thanks for all the abundance and financial wealth that comes to you this week. Okay, thank you, Pile 1. I really do appreciate your time. I hope this has been a helpful and useful reading for you. If you do like this reading, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. But also I'd love to hear your comments, so let me know if this has been helpful. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so we'll move on to pile 2. Okay, pile 2. Here are your cards. So let's spread them out. That's the heart was your overall symbol that you picked. So put that in the corner there. You see it? Maybe down here. Yes, down there. Okay, and we'll start with the Rider Waite. And we have got the 9 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands. Now, it's very similar to pile 1, as they've sort of been getting the successful pentacle cards, and they got the 3 of Wands. So there may be something in a message in pile 1 if you want to delve into that further and watch pile 1 as well. But otherwise, we'll keep going. So pile 2, we have with the Lucid Dreams one, we have the Chariot. And we have the World card. Definitely something coming to successful completion this week. Your ships are coming in. Okay, we have the Tortoise card with the tea leaf cards. We have the Tortoise card, slowly but surely getting ahead. And then we have the Marriage card. The green tea leaf ones, the Marriage card. Wow. Well, very similar energies. Maybe it's because it's such a small group that watch my readings. The messages are very similar for the 2 piles, but let's get into it. The 9 of Pentacles is a card indicating financial independence. It tells you that it's financial success coming from your own efforts. And for something you've been working on your own with. When the 9 of Pentacles comes up, it represents that there's success and accomplishment. It tells you that this week you will be enjoying the material and spiritual rewards you've earned for yourself. It's a card of financial stability. and it tells you that you'll achieve excellent results this week. So with these results, the Nine of Pentacles is also about treating yourself. So it tells you to enjoy the little things in life. Treat yourself to something small, whatever it is that you can afford. Something big if you've got a big success coming in, which it looks like you have. And it's also telling you that with these excellent results that are coming in, it will provide you with the opportunity to enjoy some luxuries. It's also a card for successful self-employment. And it tells you that there will be unexpected financial windfalls this week. And then if we move on to the Three of Wands, the Three of Wands is a card about, and pile one got the Three of Wands card too. The Three of Wands tells you that your ships are coming in. It's a card that represents commerce, celebration, success, abundance, freedom, adventure, travel, foreign lands. It tells you that your hard work has been paying off, and it's now time to focus on forward planning and growth and expansion. It tells you to take the job or opportunity that's on offer. So I think, pile two, there may be a new job offer with the Nine of Pentacles, with this financial independence. It usually means a successful career rather than inheritance or anything, something like that. So it's telling you with the Three of Wands to take this opportunity. As it does represent that your ships are going to coming in. It will feel like that. It will feel like great success for you. And it's been a long time coming. So it is now time to focus on that forward planning, on that growth and expansion, to make sure that you've set yourself up so that you can be financially independent and support yourself for the long term. Now, if this is a love reading, the Three of Wands coming in is a card of passion. So you may be involved in overseas romances or long distance relationships. It tells you that your person feels very sure about you. And it could indicate these holiday romances. Well, normally just be careful that you, when I say overseas, it does that lead me to think about like these online romance scams that people seem to get involved with. So make sure you don't get involved in anything like that. Don't be giving any money to anyone you've never met. But other than that, this is a relationship that actually could be quite successful, or if not successful, it would definitely provide you a lot of happiness, joy, fun and good times. However, with the so I was going to say that the Nine of Pentacles often is a card for the single successful person, but I won't delve too much into that because we've got the marriage card here. So obviously there's a successful marriage. This relationship could lead to marriage and security for you. So I guess the message with the Nine of Pentacles tells you to make sure, if you are thinking about getting married, to make sure you retain your independence, your financial independence. Keep your finances separate, or make sure that you have other revenue streams. This might be a message for women in other countries, particularly if I think of Eastern European countries and Asian countries. make sure you don't depend on this marriage for your financial security. Make sure you have your own independence. Make sure that you are still focusing on your career. This is what this is saying, which of course your own career brings your own self-fulfillment, but it also gives you that stability, that financial security if things go belly up. But also I think, obviously this is actually going to be leading to marriage. I would see it being happy and successful. But I think the thing about being self-fulfilled and maintaining your own career is that is the key to successful relationship. If you make your whole life about your spouse, there's not much left, and it may suffocate the other person. So make sure you retain your own self within this relationship, this marriage that's coming up. Okay, and then we have the Chariot card, another card of success. It's the Major Arcana card. So it is a really major success coming in. If I read on this tarot deck, the words here, we've got action, success, forward momentum, control, willpower, determination, and working towards a goal. It's also a card indicating travel, going on a journey. Could be moving, and represents forward momentum. And it could have been a long time coming. And so you've actually got you've got three travel cards actually. Three travel cards. Three of Wands is a card of travel. The Chariot is a card of travel. And the World is a card of international travel. So there's definitely somehow travel and journeys involved. But also the Chariot represents modes of transport as well. So it could indicate your vehicle, your chariot, horses, cars, any sort of vehicle that you own, your chariot. So definitely major success, and it's been a long time coming, and it's going to come. It's going to be major momentum, forward momentum this week, and whatever it is that you've been working on. Then we have the World card. So there's some major completions this week, and maybe the completion is that you and your significant other are deciding to get married with all the rest of the indications. But something is completing this week, the World. The World card is a card of great success and world domination. I'll read the words on this card. It says completion, integration, accomplishment, world travel, bigger picture, evolution, fulfillment, harmony, and sense of belonging. So when the World card comes up, it tells you that the world is in your hands. As I said, world domination could definitely indicate world travel, international travel. So if you have been thinking about setting off on that journey overseas or to another destination, somewhere that involves quite a bit of travel away from you, it's definitely a sign that go and do it. There's definitely an end of a cycle though. Something is coming to a successful completion, and that will be it. You have dominated. So there's a little note here that some consider it the most favourable card of the deck because it's the culmination of your efforts and hard work and sacrifices. And it leads you to the highest reward and personal fulfillment. You know, it could be leading to fame and fortune or worldwide international success. However, the most favourable card on the deck, there's so many favourable cards in the deck. The Sun is considered the most favourable card on the deck. The 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. So, yeah, it's just one of the really major cards. Now, funny enough, major arcana cards are supposed to signify major things in your life. The minor arcana, though, the cards from that deck, that part of the deck, they're for the sort of the everyday, every week type stuff, but the major arcana is supposed to indicate significant milestones in your life. However, personally, I get major arcana on a regular basis in my readings and have done the entire time for decades that I've been using tarot cards. So so this major success and completion of this cycle is going to bring you financial freedom, and you're going to receive congratulations and awards from others. People will be recognizing you that it's been a job well done. It's been a long journey that has come to an end. And it may be time to focus on a new beginning, such as a new home or a new job. Right, so if we're looking at the numbers in your reading this week, we've got 9, 3, 7, and 21. Now we also have this tortoise card, slowly but surely getting ahead. So together with the world card and all these cards of success, these two indicate that what I've been saying is definitely relevant. This is something you've been focused and working on for a long time. That you are slowly but surely getting ahead as you've been working towards this for several years or a significant amount of time. And it also, if you're here for love, definitely a happy romantic relationship on the cards for you, marriage. It could with the, oh no, that was the other reading. If you're not here for love, it could be just a successful business deal with someone. Perhaps with this world success, maybe it's bringing in successful contracts and offers of financial abundance, and that might be the marriage. Let's take it, I'm sure there's not too many people in the entertainment business, but maybe it's getting on board with a certain production company or director or whatever it is. It's that kind of thing. Your success is leading to a marriage, a commitment, some contracts. Okay, well, I've been talking for a while there, pile 2, so congratulations, enjoy your week. Don't forget to indulge yourself this week and celebrate your successes. But we'll leave it there and we'll move on to pile 3. Okay, pile 3, and you've got the fern. Significant in New Zealand. We have a lot of native ferns, and the silver fern is one of our most treasured one, and the one that's on our other New Zealand flag. So I'll leave that there. Hopefully you can see it. Yep. Right. Okay, and let's have a look at your cards. So let's look at the Rider-Waite Smith cards first. You have the King of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Now these are the same cards as pile 1. So there may be a message in pile 1 for you. And we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Definitely pile 1 came up, had the Ten of Pentacles card, just in the other deck. So, yeah, I really think that there's a message in pile 1 for everyone this week, whether you picked pile 1, 2 or 3. And we've got Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, and the Success card. Okay. So looking at your cards, there's definitely financial abundance and success on the cards for you. It's about some earthly matter, some long-term project. And the King of Cups represents perfect solutions. The King could be offering you some good advice, but he could be coming in to help you, offering something, coming up with the perfect solution to this, whatever it is that you're needing assistance with. So the King of Cups can indicate a secure relationship. So he is a man of emotional maturity. So in a love reading, this is a very good omen. It does mean that it's a very mature relationship. Both parties are being mature and are seeing that they want to have this committed relationship. But otherwise, the King of Cups is a respected and admired leader. And yeah, as I said, he could be bringing in assistance for you this week. Otherwise, it might be seen that you are the King of Cups and that you are the healer, teacher or leader that people are looking up to. Next, we have the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork and working with other people, other groups, other parties for your ultimate success. So it's a card that represents your vocation and trade. So whatever it is this week, it's about your something you've been working on to do with your trade or vocation. It is a card of productivity, so it's going to be a very productive week. And it tells you that collaboration with others is very beneficial at this time, especially with this King of Cups. You could be receiving your certification or awards this week. And it tells you that you will succeed with hard work and good planning. It also tells you to focus on work you enjoy. Yeah, so this is a card of skills and craftsmanship. So yeah, really focus on work that you enjoy and your creativity will be highly rewarded. And then, of course, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, most people's favourite card. Ten of Pentacles is financial abundance, riches, a lot of money coming into you this week. If I read the words on the card, here we've got Ten of Pentacles represents a dynasty, leaving a legacy, inheritances, wealth, financial security, long-term success, roots, family, ancestry, privilege and affluence. So yes, as I said, Ten of Pentacles represents abundance, riches, could indicate new house or property. It definitely is a card for happy families. It's a card of wealth being passed down, inheritances. It could be that you're marrying into an affluent family. It is a card of happiness, from happiness that comes from financial freedom and security. And it tells you that you have established a lasting foundation of success. So this teamwork, this skills and apprenticeship that you've been working towards is going to lead to give you a lasting foundation of success. It's a card of freedom and material comforts and, of course, the happy families. So yeah, there's a lot of success coming in this week with the success card, the Ten of Pentacles, and it's something you've been working on. And then we've got the Two of Wands. We've got choices and decisions. First steps, choosing a path, future planning in the dark, preparing to leave comfort zone, and should I stay or should I go? So the Two of Wands is a good card. It's a card of travel. It's a card of dreaming of distant shores. But it's also sometimes a card that comes up when you're asking about, when you're planning your future, when you've got some choices and decisions coming up, and when you're deciding what path to choose, perhaps with whatever it is that you've been working on here. Perhaps you're deciding what future path what career you're going to put all your energy into. So it could be saying, you could be dealing with these sorts of issues this week about whether should I stay or should I go, because the Two of Wands is definitely a card of wanderlust. But it is also a card of successful partnerships. So if we go back here, you've been working with successfully collaborating with others. It's a card for joint endeavours. It tells you that it's a time to move forward. It also tells you to be brave and original, and definitely plan for your future. And it tells you that gambling events could go your way. Now we've got this Fox card, the shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So I think you need to be mindful that whatever you're doing this week, you need to be shrewd and resourceful, especially in your financial dealings. Don't be wasting, don't be gambling unnecessarily or with too much of your funds. Although it is saying you're going to be successful this week. Everything's going your way. Okay, well, before I leave you, the numbers that you've got, lucky numbers this week are 3, 10 and 2. But otherwise it's going to be a very successful and abundant week, especially in your collaborations with others. And don't forget to take this advice this week and this perfect solution that's coming in. I think you should definitely really consider it very carefully with a view to accepting it. Okay, well, thank you very much. I really do appreciate your time. I hope this reading has been helpful. If it is, give it a like, subscribe for future readings, and don't forget to comment and tell me how this reading has helped, and share your story if you feel called to do that. But otherwise, have a great week and we'll see you next time.